the contra, this one. Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Nu, aš noriu pasidaryt, bet man nepaeina.
All together, brothers, always. Because the mission doesn't start if we are not together. Okay, we have a lot of money. Okay, we do this one and after we go. Okay? This one and after we go. 1 second. One sec. Okay, go. 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 Perfect. Let's go. Okay. Perfect. We go here. All together. Let's go. Perfect.
O, dawaj.
Go up. We do this one and go, eh?
Tai, blėtai, kur man važiuot dabar?
Axis, wait. Okay, let go. We're going after we go to Pack a Punch, okay? After we go and Pack a Punch.
Palauk, kur man reikia?
Okay, chopper.
Bet nu nieko nematau, na. Čia per jų per daug, aha.
No, come on. Woo. Okay. Oh, I was so sad. No, come on. Let's go. On the bridge, yeah. Go. After we go, eh? After this we go. Go up. Perfect.
Blet, I know. Kur man važiuot?
Perfect.
Na gerai, reikia...
Let's go.
Special zombie nesudyt, nes... O gyvybė duojam.
Okay. Perfect. I can give you this, or this.
Alright.
Now Pack a Punch. Level 3 here. Okay? Let's go. Together. I give you money. If you want something, go from here. Large, and after we go. Okay, perfect. Large side, yeah.
Palauk, kur čia man, blet, važiuot? Aik tu!
Don't go in the middle. Go from here. No. Go from here. Oh, from here. Perfect. Go. Yeah. Correct.
Ai, blet.
Go. Yeah.
O, čia. Trečias pakomančas. Antrą kartą per visą.
Perfect.
Bet aš ahujienas vairuotojas, jeigu ką, tai... Vahuje esu.
Perfect.
Taip, jau mašina į pabaigą eina.
Okay.
Seniai, čia bus...
We wanna do another contact box or no? Okay. Go, brothers. It's not difficult. We can do that. Let's kill. One who wants money.
Nereikia man tavo maloniai, man reikia mašiną sėsti ir
Okay,
važiuoti.
the mission is this one. Yes, up. The mission is this one. Go.
Mašina burning, ble.
No. Come on, bro. Ah, 5K. Okay. Ah, you want to? Let's do this one. One more contract. Let's go. One more contract, and we go for R6. One more contract for R6.
Блядь, третя зона, ти дебілий?
Together. One more to contract for R6.
Блядь.
Let's go. One more contract. Let's go. Together. One more contract. Easy contract.
Ти з мене більше передай,
No.
успійся.
Woo. No, woo.
А як то нахуй критав?
No, please, brother.
The fuck? Не галю бігти.
Please. No. Come on, bro, please. Please, brother. We need one more player. Brother. Please. We must be six, please.
Персуга чи велюй? Чекай.
One, the trophy. Just the trophy.
То нахуй мене пола?
Please. Come on, please, bro. You can help us. It's very fast. Come on, bro, please. We do this one. Is a trophy. I have all two. Okay, perfect. Trust me. I have all two.
Сьогодні.
Let's take that. Oh, you don't need that. Trust me. Let's go. Let's go to the mission. Mamma mia, che casino sto posto. Let's go to the mission. Come on.
Великий галва.
After take this and go on the mission.
Ти тут тур нас? Ще та левелі пускарсі, no time. Тречой зоною. Чира вахуя. Та треча зона. Андалей. О, блядь, треча зона. Ка? Фірма, тіктай!
I have this one. Let's go. The car. Take the car.
Стовиться нахуй.
The car.
Этой... Йолтона паліком сені.
No, yellow. No. Yellow to pack a punch. Yeah, R6 go with us. Yeah. No problem.
Не мог уйрать, короче. Бибя сделал. Sorry, not sorry.
Let's go. No, R6. Where? Okay, we come. No, we come. No problem, we come. We have to go here. R6, here we are. Come on.
Генгус полопено, драйв-баю, короче. Писом.
Let's go.
Писом еще. Нафиг ему все, Рига. Типа, ты не вент. Рикш! Drive away! Это зона.
Okay, let's stay here. Perfect. How perfect. Let's go, let's go. All together, and we do that. Even if you die, don't quit. Even if you die.
Okej, nach man, dabar pala.
The chopper
Z, ne?
is coming.
So where to now?
Now you have to come the chopper. You have to come the chopper to take us from the story.
Okay.
You see, this is the point. Yeah, coming. Oh, come on. Where is the chopper? Okay, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, here we are. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Together. Go on. Nah, bang. Nah, bang.
So in which act is this mission?
Three. The last of the...
Aha, бігли, короче.
Ti prego. Fammi sto regalo compleanno. Vado, vai, carica, dai.
Confront Zakeev. Блядь, ey man, så spoilert du sa soda, fuck you me. Ну. Что спойлерс, man, вisa shit, короче. Типа, ну.
Where is the sea? Okay, we are. Let's go.
Давай.
Okay, we go together. Okay.
We go together.
Okay, let's go. Together.
Together, я заебал с меня что слово together.
Let's go. Let's go.
Böke lappi, krenta.
Enter. Side. Yes, yes, yes. In. Inside.
Blet, armoro reikia pasiimti. Tedo tipo turėt.
Wait. I search. Where is the perfect point? Where? Wait. Wait, I'm searching.
Tai koks tu searching, locations.
Dove cazzo sei? Okay. Ground floor, yeah. Okay.
Blet, taip,
Perfect.
HD flopperio
Here.
reikėtų.
Come on. Exit here. Let's go.
Bet, čia gal geriau. Negu tenai.
Okay, go. Let's go together. Perfect. Go together.
Bet man to tai nereikia, nachai. Bля, tu debilas.
Let's go together.
Net nežinau dabar. Blet! Bля, peko punch 3 tai visai dar po... visai neblogai. Boom!
Okay, the big mouse. Okay, this one. All together,
Aye.
brothers. Cover you. All
Aye.
together.
What the fuck?
Yeah. All together. In 6. Yeah, 6.
Na, kaip tik dar mačiau šitą. Kažkas tas formas
Oh,
lagiai.
cover.
Man ammo reikia. Jeigu rašys, kad ne... aš ne MVP karoči, tai čia bus robbery.
Okay. Go. Ooh, shoot. Ooh.
Popis man tu. Tu arabas, popisi čia. Man rodos, kad nelabai apsimoka čia jo.
Yeah, we got it.
Alright.
Against all. You see the trophy.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, the golden trophy for all. Good team, brothers. Good team.
Esta da.
Eva.
What happened?
Do you not remember?
No. I thought I heard a voice. Something calling from the other side.
Take him to the brig. Green will get the interrogation started. They sign a Zakayev. He may be bloodied, but he's still breathing. Next time he sticks his head up, I'll take it off.
What about the neutralizer?
Dobbs, what's the shit rep? Give me some good news.
Negative. Good initial clear on detonation, but dark ether contacts are repopulating.
Pipец.
Also picking up an energy spike in the red zone. Never seen anything like it.
Looks like this shit show just keeps getting better and better. Everyone RTB! Looks like this off isn't gonna be over anytime soon.
Bang, Ravenov. Ready for evac.
Solid copy. Stand by. ETA 2 minutes.
Nieko aš nekau, tipo, mission progression, va, ne mano misija buvo. Levelį pasikėliau, tipo. Taip, tai visai įdomu, bet tai suspoilinau savo viską. Ir važiavam toliau. Deadwire ammo mod. Tik tai tier antrą baigsiu. Back up punch weapon ability. Ну, короче. Deadwire, ne? Acquisition stash. Deadwire. Unequip. Ir po to, ble, man reikia STG. MCW, o šitas. Jo, supresoriai galiu, tai čia labai big. Va. Kiek čia? 13. A, tai visai pofik. Together. Together, sako. Važiuojam toliau. Aš noriu šitą. Pala. Turėčiau turėt. Ne? Ar... Čia neturėsiu. Kraja freeze. Boom. Yra. Oi, kaip gerai.
Getting readings of the power flow inside your dead wire ammo mod might suggest an application for it in my design.
Tai nusidžiau, tipo? Nu jo, easy buvo. Gerai, tai tada toliau keltis reikia ginklą. Dabar čia kokie geriausia būtų bounties. Kur tu mes bounties? O, bounty. Labai gerai. Parapapapa. Geimas tikrai buggy, bet... Weiball! Blet, jeigu jis paims, tai aš vahuja. Žinok, mašiną jo nupsiu. Ahoj, mašiną tiesiog nupsiau. O tokį va prenka. Apsiška gal ant tėvų. Gerai. Tegu varo jis tą savo kontraktuką vykdyt. Man dabar pačiam reikia susirast bounty. Galim ir šitą. Okay. O, bля, mano ginklas! The fuck? Tai... What the fuck? Dirbi? Dabar tai gali imtis. Oho, iš kur tu čia, bля? Gerai. Oi. Nu, blet, zombių galėtų ateit, jos distrektintų, bet... Taip, ne viską gausi, ko nori. Šiok trūpa visas stabilis. Speed calls kaip ir nereikia. Ai. Gerai, dabar tada... Opa, iš karto.
Got a contract here.
Need bounty. Labai gerai.
That derelict stronghold is drawing in zombies from all four corners. Clean house before more show up. Getting a sample of that target's blood would really put the V in HVT. Am I right?
О. Трэш. Фреш, короче. Това неблагое.
Stay frosty, people. HVT is nearby. Did I get that right, though?
Fuck.
No, tango down. How many ways are there to say you got it?
Gerai. Toliau. Dabar, kad tą įvykdyti, tai šitą reikėtų
Market
paimti.
contract.
Vėl nemačiau, kiek Pack a Punch flashas kainuoja.
Dr. Barrera is marking the last known position of his team on your map. Head there, look for survivors. The team reported phase neutralization device activation. Then their comms went dark. I'm very sorry about your team, Barrera. But it looks like we should restart the PND. The PND will destroy these phase crystals. Monitor it while it works.
I've been trying to record the rest of my story about Liberty Falls. Turns out talking about trauma is harder than I'd anticipated. You think dogs would have warned me?
Biški
The only soul I've
toksai išsubinės garsas eina.
I guess that ain't on him. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Dad had gotten attacked over by Ollie's pond. When we passed the alley where he'd been jumped, my dad stopped.
Aš duonė.
I guess my memory just snapped. It was like the lights getting flipped on at bar close. Suddenly, everything was too loud, too bright. I wasn't prepared for it. All the stuff I hadn't noticed up to then came flooding in. People were screaming, buildings on fire, shots going off in all directions, and everywhere I turned, Mom and me tried to take a shortcut behind the motor launch, but it was blocked. Could hear the crowd behind us getting louder. But Mom probably heard me.
He actually pulled it off. The corruption has completely dissolved. If only I could publish his work.
From directly below me.
Napalm burst.
Now that I know what these crystals do and
Ne, aš turiu, neturiu. Shatter Blast. Čia. Irš. Gerai.
She told me before disappearing beneath the waves. Run.
Gerai. Šitie visai neblogi. Bet
Contract marked.
vieni yra bounce. traumos skillsai ne visą laiką pasirodo to, manau.
I've marked one of the Dark Ether's top brats. Wanted, dead or alive. Well, no, dead.
No.
Approaching HVT. Just leave me enough of it to get a usable sample.
Ma antena. Boom, 16. Cybermonkey. The fuck? Gerai. Suga, nu. Dabar supply runą galima padaryti.
Contract here.
Dabar jaučiu Craftly'ą galima, nes jo, frost damage reikia. Bot.
Moving arms near you in a lone vehicle. Commandeer it.
A! Tai va, pajudėjau.
Mark cargo vehicle stashed in there.
Pa.
Terminus chopper inbound.
Waiting for delivery at pickup site. I'll bring the bacon home.
Čekaj, reikia kažkaip rasti. Čia varyti. Opa.
Hustle squad. Those spoils won't go to waste.
Nu ką, dar 4 leveliai. Gerai.
Marking contract.
Reikia stabdyti biškį opą čia.
If I were to describe a sociopathic, self-absorbed YouTuber who uses their channel as a makeshift diary to talk about every moment of their life, you might think I was talking about Onision. It's not a bad guess by any means, but for today's video, it's actually wrong, as there is a second individual who also matches this description.
Hi, and welcome to my video. Annoying things that my wife does that irritates me.
This is Daniel Lord. His tendency to publicly share every thought, feeling, and event in his life, no matter how incriminating or embarrassing, has garnered himself infamy as one of the most bizarre people on the entire internet.
At the end of one of my previous videos, I joked about how I broke my tripod leg because I was using it to stimulate my prostate. That wasn't actually a joke, it was 100% true.
On his YouTube channel, Hiding in My Room, he's uploaded over 1,000 videos in which he carelessly overshares every detail of his life, including his many unsavory habits and opinions. With the overwhelming amount of similarities, it's no surprise that this behavior has led many to refer to Daniel as the Asian Onision.
I've noticed some people saying that we're both manipulative.
Maybe it's second around 3.
Or maybe so do you.
I've been on mobile since you were stuck on your mommy's titty.
But first, a word from our sponsor.
Oh boy, I just got a new package from GamerSupps in the mail. I wonder what's in it. Here we've got Guacamole Gamer Farts 9000, one of my personal favorite flavors. Oh, how could I be so silly as to not expect Dragon Fruit Punch, also one of my favorite flavors. Not to mention Anime Girl Thigh. Really, dude? Oh, would you look at that? A convenient shaker cup for me to put my GamerSupps and my water in so I can drink it. You know, I don't know if you guys have heard. They're saying that GamerSupps increases testosterone, makes you taller, and makes your penis longer. That's not what I'm saying, that's not what GamerSupps is saying, but that's what they're saying, so, you know. Now, they also make snacks now. This one is peanut butter. Who doesn't love a little treat? Oh, the instant noodles are crazy good. I love ramen noodles. I think they're really good, and these are awesome. This one is chicken, definitely my favorite. I'm kind of a chicken guy. Why don't they have a turkey flavor? Use gamersupps.gg/Tom for 10% off any order today, right now. Give me money, thank you.
Daniel Lord was born on March 20th, 1989 in Maidstone, England. Not much is known about his early life, but we do know that at the age of 10, Daniel switched schools and had a very difficult time adjusting to his new environment, leaving him with very few friends. He hoped that his social issues would iron themselves out, but as he became a teenager and moved on to high school, things only got worse. Daniel quickly became the target of frequent bullying, pushing him into total social isolation and opting to instead spend time alone playing video games. Games provided an escape from the real world where he wouldn't have to confront the harsh realities of his life. Instead, he could sink thousands of hours into a virtual world where he could be the person he always wanted to be in real life. Once he graduated from high school, he had no aspirations to pursue higher education or have a career of any kind. He just wanted to play games all day. His father, understandably upset about this, strongly encouraged him to go to a university or get any kind of job, something that Daniel was adamantly against. He fully intended to live out the rest of his life playing World of Warcraft. According to Daniel himself, the reason he refused to live the normal life that his parents wanted for him was because of the social ostracizing he experienced at an early age. He felt betrayed by society and didn't want to be a part of it. Daniel had become so disillusioned in his earlier life that he was only a few bad turns away from a much darker path. In 2014, Elliot Rodger carried out a violent rampage, killing 6 and injuring 14 others. In a now-deleted video titled The Similarities Between Me and Elliot Rodger, Daniel talks about his recent discovery of Rodger's manifesto, My Twisted World. As he listened through an audiobook version of the document, he was shocked at the large amount of similarities between their stories. They were both half Malaysian and half British, they both had YouTube channels, they both loved World of Warcraft, and even many of their own lived experiences drew many parallels.
After watching a few of his videos, I felt really conflicted. I felt like I hated him and was disgusted by what he had done. But at the same time, I felt like I could understand all these issues that he was having, and I felt kind of sorry for him, like I pitied him. And then I found out he had written this manifesto, which is basically a 140-page story that he had written of his entire life, from childhood until present day. There was an audiobook version. I stayed up all night last night. I listened to 4 hours of it. I haven't gone through to the remaining 6 episodes, and I was just amazed at how similar he is to me. His experiences growing up, I felt like I was listening to my own life story being read out by this
Ulan!
voice. It was really
Seni ne
Thankfully,
kadar
key differences in Daniel's personality prevented him from traveling down the same dark path. He points out distinctions between himself and Roger, such as his ability to accept rejection, his indifference to society's acceptance of him, and the fact that he didn't carry the same jealousy and envy that plagued Elliot's mind. Regardless, young Daniel remained apathetic and depressed during his early life. He spent his time playing video games, eating junk food, and pursuing one other passion, anime. While searching for images of robots on his computer, he stumbled across the anime Neon Genesis Evangelion and immediately became intrigued. For the next 2 years, he would spend his days and nights binging anime, to the point where he began fantasizing about becoming an anime character himself. Anime was also his first introduction to the Japanese language.
Wow, this language sounds so cool. How cool would it be if I could speak it?
All of this cultivated a new special interest for Daniel, that being the country of Japan. He began fetishizing Japanese women, started learning how to speak Japanese, and frequenting international dating sites in the hopes of finding that special Japanese lady to one day marry. After a few failed attempts, he was eventually able to get a Japanese girlfriend. It was in Japan that he finally had his first kiss and lost his virginity. He also apparently had an incident of bedwetting while there.
So I sat up and I pulled away the sheets and I looked down and it was all wet. It was absolutely soaked. My legs were wet, my trousers were wet, my underwear was wet, the whole mattress was soaked. I hadn't wet the bed since I was maybe 10 years old. I looked at my mattress and the mattress was still soaking wet. There wasn't much I could do about it. I couldn't put the whole mattress into the washing machine, it wouldn't fit.
Unfortunately, this relationship didn't exactly pan out. Due to Daniel believing she wasn't as attractive in real life as she had been in her pictures, he ultimately chose to cheat on her with an older Korean woman that he met. He would date this woman for some time as well, but due to their 15-year age gap and her lack of libido, he also ended up dumping her. His third girlfriend was a French girl he met during his second trip to Japan. Originally born in Thailand, the girl was adopted by a French family at a young age and was visiting Japan on a work visa. Daniel decided to abandon her because, in his words, she was overweight and had too many male companions. He then chose to shack up with one of her friends, a Japanese girl who ended up giving him chlamydia. Despite this, Daniel regarded her as his favorite girlfriend, and they even almost got married at one point. The reason the relationship fell through was because the two got into an argument, and he changed his mind last minute. These girls would likely not be important to the story if Daniel didn't frequently reference them in his videos. He will often complain or fondly reminisce about his exes, who he appropriately refers to as my first girlfriend, the South Korean girlfriend, the French girlfriend, and the one who gave me chlamydia, also known as the chlamydia girl, respectively. I think it's also important to point out how Daniel selects his partners. Of course, they need to be some form of Asian woman, but he specifically seeks out women who he believes are low value. This is because he views himself as unattractive and uninteresting, meaning that if he dated a woman more valuable than him, she would likely be stolen from him by a more valuable man. Daniel has a truly poetic way of explaining his philosophy.
For me, having a really beautiful girlfriend would be the equivalent of giving a tiny ant a gigantic pile of sugar. That tiny ant has to protect that massive pile of sugar from all of the other nasty insects and creatures in the wild. Can you imagine how much stress that poor little ant would be under, having to protect his pile of sugar from other insects? He would have to be on constant lookout to make sure other insects weren't licking his pile of sugar. Do you think I want that stress? I don't want to have that kind of stress in my life. And so if you try to give me a gigantic pile of sugar, I'd say, no, I don't want your sugar. You can keep your sugar. Why don't you just give me a big steaming pile of sugar? Because then at least I would know that all the other insects and creatures of the wild won't be interested in licking my pile of sugar.
This is why Daniel chooses women who he finds unattractive, women he finds annoying, overweight, and old. He believes that if he were to try and date someone he actually liked, it would be instantly stolen from him. This seems to be a result of his early life experiences as a social outcast. When society knocked him down, instead of persisting and attempting to become a more likable person, he instead opted to set his expectations as low as possible. He refused to get a job. He refused to go to college. He refused to make friends. This philosophy has simply carried over to his dating life as well. He refuses to date someone he may actually like for fear of losing them. But this is a double-edged sword. In his own words, it's also why Daniel consistently gets sick of the women he dates and either breaks up with them, ghosts them, or cheats on them. This Japanese love quest took place all throughout the early 2010s, as Daniel would fly from England to Japan to Korea and repeat the cycle a handful of times. These trips were essentially flights to find women. in which Daniel explored the streets looking for his future wife. And it was during this period of exploration that he created his YouTube channel, Hiding in My Room. The first publicly available video Daniel uploaded is titled Lonely Guy Animation. This short cartoon depicts the story of a man mourning the loss of his deceased partner who tragically passed away in a shipwreck. This video is a really good example of foreshadowing, as a majority of Daniel's content revolves around him being sad, lonely, and reminiscing about women that he no longer has access to. But what's also notable about this animation is that it's actually pretty well made. This is because Daniel is actually an exceptional artist with a clear talent for drawing. But rather than attempt to capitalize on this, his YouTube channel prefers to focus on unboxing videos, tech reviews, posts about his cat, and all of the content we've talked about with women. Initially, Daniel used YouTube as a way to build confidence and become more comfortable with his voice, something that was a major insecurity at the time, as he had no real dreams of making a career out of posting anything. However, Daniel would eventually open up to the world with more personal vlogs, sharing his thoughts, opinions, and life experiences. While a ton of these videos have since been deleted, the earliest publicly available vlog was posted on September 17th, 2016, and is titled, My Obsession with Japan is Over. In it, Daniel reveals that he had essentially burnt himself out. After spending the last 5 years traveling to and from Japan, the country he once dreamt of had lost its novelty. Most notable from this video was Daniel's first instance of oversharing. Daniel reminisces about his first online girlfriend, Saika, revealing that despite never meeting in person and breaking up nearly 7 years prior, that he still stalks her Facebook page.
Sometimes I look at her Facebook just to look at her pictures. It's kind of creepy, isn't it? Sometimes I really regret that I never got to meet her. I just wish that I had went out to Japan sooner before she met that Czech guy.
Unsolicited admissions such as these are the exact reason why Daniel Ward is one of the most interesting people you can find online. Every single life experience, belief system, or fleeting thought is not relegated to the back of his mind. Rather, they are persistently projected to his YouTube audience. For example, as mentioned earlier, Daniel has a particular affinity for Asian women, but more specifically, he has no interest in women of any other race, and holds a certain level of contempt for white girls in particular. During his time in primary school, a blonde girl in his class frequently teased him and stole his backpack during recess. It's quite obvious that this girl likely had a crush on Daniel and wanted to get his attention. However, her advances only frustrated him, resulting in him breaking her bracelet. In response, she would frequently beat him up until he gave her 20 quid as payment for her damaged property.
I kind of have this, maybe it's a fear of white women. Maybe it's because I got bullied by a white girl. I have like this fear instilled in me that makes me dislike them. It reminds me of the time when I was traumatized by this little blonde-haired girl.
Despite his fear of white women, he seemingly has no fear of essentially anything else. With videos like I wet myself in Japan, why I hated having chlamydia, and I'm lazy and have no motivation. Daniel is either the most stoic Chad on the planet, or he is black-pilled so badly that he doesn't care about anything anymore. Probably the latter, if we're being honest. Regardless, Daniel Lord was a character people began paying attention to, and by March of 2017, he had reached 1,000 subscribers thanks to his personal vlogs and storytime videos. He had developed somewhat of a cult following on certain 4chan boards, with many users appreciating his bluntness and refusal to sugarcoat his feelings or ideas, especially in an age when the internet was becoming increasingly sanitized, with YouTube being filled with goofy vloggers with douchey haircuts and fake personalities designed to get as many views as possible. People who were sick of that saw Daniel as a breath of fresh air. Of course, not all the people who came across Daniel's videos were entirely fond of him. This will only become more apparent as the video goes on, but many perceive Daniel to be immature, misogynistic, and sociopathic, just to name a few. Of course, these same people felt emboldened to disrupt Daniel's life in any way they could as a form of payback. But this was not something he could have likely predicted at the time. Regardless, for the 1,000 subscriber milestone, Daniel conducted a Q&A, answering questions from his audience. Most notable from this video was the detail that Daniel was currently in a relationship.
Would you consider having meetups with your subscribers in London? I don't think so. I don't really feel comfortable meeting random people off the internet unless I know them beforehand. For example, a few days ago when I met George Trombley. Oh, and if you're a cute girl, then I would be interested in meeting you, but right now I have a girlfriend, so I don't think that would be possible.
I'm sure you caught that, but just in case you didn't, Daniel welcomes the idea of meeting up with cute girls, despite already having a girlfriend of his own. This is another way in which Daniel overshares to an uncomfortable degree, frequently making vlogs airing out his grievances with a plethora of different women he forms relationships with, as well as fully displaying his willingness to move on or cheat at a moment's notice. This first girlfriend was revealed back in January of the same year in a video aptly titled, "I Got a Girlfriend." In it, he announces that he will be officially going to meet with her in April, but admits to being worried that he won't like her once he gets there. He also reveals that his new girlfriend is 8 years older than him and has a 9-year-old daughter, something that also concerns him, as he's personally unsure if he can comfortably fulfill the role of a father figure in the young girl's life. However, his girlfriend clearly expected much more, hoping that Daniel would move to Japan and propose to her. But before the two could even meet, Daniel already began voicing his grievances. In the video titled, "I Have Nothing in Common with My Girlfriend," which was originally titled, "My Girlfriend is the Most Boring Person in the World," he, well, complains about how boring she is. But an important detail revealed in this video is that his girlfriend knows almost nothing about his YouTube channel.
And the problem is, I can't show her my channel because of the type of videos I make. I make extremely personal videos about embarrassing stuff that's happened to me, and I make a lot of videos talking about her. I can't show her my channel.
Keeping the channel a secret from his girlfriend was likely why he felt comfortable uploading a video titled, "Meeting a Fat Ugly Girl on Tinder." The video is exactly what you'd expect, with Daniel revealing that he had been catfished after meeting up with the girl he met online. Of course, this decision was met with heavy backlash, as he was only days away from flying to Japan to meet his current girlfriend. In the following upload, he attempts to justify himself.
The thing is with relationships is if you don't feel satisfied with your partner, it's very hard to resist the temptation of going to look for someone else who can satisfy those emotional or sexual needs. If I felt 100% satisfied with my girlfriend, then I wouldn't go into Tinder, I wouldn't look for someone else, I would stay loyal to her. But the problem is, recently, I don't feel emotionally satisfied with her.
Normally, when you're unhappy in a relationship, you don't make plans to fly 5,000 miles to Japan to pursue that relationship. You would simply just end it. But only a week later, Daniel hopped on a flight and set off to meet his Japanese sweetheart. Surprisingly, everything was going well at first. Daniel said he was having a great time, and never mentioned anything about finding her unattractive, which seems like a low bar, but that's really all you can ask of him. He also met her daughter, who he surprisingly got along with quite well. But the trip would eventually come to an end, and Daniel made his way back to the UK, where he had time to process the state of the relationship. And the very first video he posted when he got back was titled, "My Girlfriend's Face is Ugly."
I do feel like I really want to see my girlfriend again. She makes me feel good inside. She makes me feel happy, even though I don't find her face to be extremely attractive.
Despite her supposed ugliness, Daniel spends most of the video talking about all the things they have in common, with them both being soft-spoken and enjoying each other's company in silence. He also points out that her presence gives him a sense of direction and purpose, which he's never really had in his life before. But it wouldn't be long until Daniel started creating problems that didn't need to be there.
It was quite fun. After the phone call, my girlfriend actually told me that her daughter really enjoyed speaking to me again, and that she wanted to speak to me again on the phone. And again, I don't believe that she's lying about this. Maybe she's telling the truth, but still, for some reason I felt like she was over-exaggerating, like she was just saying that to try and make me feel happy.
Daniel believed that his girlfriend was using her daughter to emotionally blackmail him into staying in the relationship. But some commenters had a different opinion. They felt that Daniel actually cares about the well-being of this young girl and doesn't want his presence or absence to negatively affect her life. With the understanding that this young girl genuinely admires him, it's possible that it made him realize that this is a much bigger commitment than the average relationship. No matter how sociopathic Daniel can come off at times, it seems like he still has a heart in certain cases. That being said, he ended up using this situation as an excuse to emotionally distance himself before things got worse.
So I think we need to have a serious talk about my girlfriend. Ever since I've gotten back from Japan, I've been thinking about this pretty much every day, and the thing that I've been thinking about is whether or not I should break up with my girlfriend or not. And the reason why I haven't broken up with her yet is because when I imagine how sad and heartbroken she's going to be when I finally tell her that I want to break up, it crushes me inside, and I can't do it.
Daniel basically decided to completely ghost this woman weeks after spending time with her and her daughter. He blocked her on all of the platforms that he could remember, but forgot to block her from Skype, which she used to confront him.
Why won't you call me? Why won't you reply to me? After I heard that voicemail, I felt really guilty, and I felt like I really should tell her. I should
but at least tell her properly my feelings instead of just ignoring her like this. Right from the beginning, I kind of realised that we had nothing in common, but I was just so focused on having sex, and that was all I could think about. I kind of let that blind me to all the red flags, and I didn't really care about anything else. I didn't care that we didn't have anything in common. I just wanted to have sex. That was all I was thinking about. But now that I've had sex, I don't really feel like there's anything out of this relationship that I want anymore.
Moments like these are what makes Daniel so peculiar. He is completely self-aware. He is able to fully reflect on his motives for pursuing the relationship, yet he is so blinded by hedonism and lust that he simply doesn't care to change. This is not a one-time occurrence. This is a glimpse into the near future. A future where Daniel will find a new girlfriend, get sick of her, make a YouTube video complaining about her, and repeat the cycle.
I just don't understand why this keeps happening. Why do relationships have to be so difficult? Why is it so hard? How come I can't just have sex with someone and not end up breaking their hearts? It's like this happens every time.
So I want to talk about prostitution, I guess. You know, paying for sex. There have been a few times where I've actually thought about paying for sex. This mostly happened last year.
Daniel might be the only person who could make investing in a prostitute a step in the right direction. Although thankfully, he wouldn't have to go down that road, as he had already managed to find himself a new girlfriend named Tomoko.
For some reason, we started sending each other naked pictures of ourselves. I think I sent her a picture of my penis at first. She wasn't upset or repulsed by the image of my penis, so I took that as a good sign that she was interested in me.
With this new sweetheart on his mind, he once again made his way back to Japan. But Daniel would end up waiting weeks before finally meeting up with her, something that maybe should have been a massive red flag. When they did finally meet up, Daniel was visibly more miserable than he usually is, likely because he got catfished. Of course, this didn't stop him from having sex with her.
So I decided to tell her my true feelings. I said to her, I really want to have sex with you, but I don't want to be in a relationship with you. What do you think about that? And she said that's okay, she's fine with it.
What's bizarre about this is his claim that she has a really nice personality. This begs the question, what exactly is his problem? If he happily hooked up with her and found her personality enjoyable, it's hard to fathom why Daniel was so adamant that there was nothing romantic there. Unless the problem is just that he had been catfished, which, in fairness, could be a valid concern. But luckily for him, he had a backup plan. That plan was a list of other girls who weren't his girlfriend that he met on Tinder weeks before flying to Japan.
I've been chatting to Japanese girls on Tinder weeks before I came to Japan, because I kind of had a feeling that the whole Tomoko thing wasn't going to work out based on past experiences. So I decided to make some plan Bs.
After a casual hookup with an American girl and a date with a married woman, Daniel would already announce another new girlfriend named Chihiro. This new girlfriend was perfect in his mind. She was confident, kind, beautiful, active in the gym, and luckily for him, had a high sex drive. However, there was one lingering issue that made him wary of this new girl.
I guess my only complaint about her body would be she's kind of small. She's a very small person, and sometimes it kind of feels like I'm having sex with a 12-year-old girl.
But apparently this wasn't as big of an issue for Daniel as you'd think, as he'd even go as far to say that she was his favorite girl that he met in Japan. Although one detail I've left out is that she technically isn't his girlfriend, and they've only met twice without any actual confirmation of a real relationship. But what could possibly go wrong? Well, a lot apparently. But first, a small bit of drama would spark due to his recent trip to Japan. Daniel's viewers were beginning to get frustrated with him at this point. He had slept with 3 different women since coming to Japan, and even supposedly cheated on Tomoko before even meeting her. That's not including the previous girlfriend he ghosted after meeting her daughter, or the countless other girls he revealed every little detail about. All of this led some to essentially call Daniel a womanizer, accusing him of emotionally manipulating women into having sex with him and then dumping them. Which isn't something that I really care about, but that is what the comments were saying. And so as a result, Daniel made a video responding to this criticism, where he predictably defended himself. A notable point he does make in this video is that trolls were plotting to report his channel as revenge. It was around this time that Daniel was beginning to face a heavy amount of demonetization on his videos. This is likely partially due to the YouTube ad boycotts of 2017, as well as the heavy amount of taboo topics discussed in his content. This was also around the same time where he began referring to sex as cereal, which is an important detail, as Daniel will frequently reference having cereal with a woman or craving a bowl of cereal moving forward. However,